Hello everyone, and thank you for joining us today as we are here with the Washington Township Fire Department for a tour of one of our fire engines. This specific one is at Station 44, so this is engine 44, and we are going to take a little walk around tour to see some of the sights of the engine itself. Here we are in the driver's seat, and we'll take a look inside there. We have some switches for the emergency equipment on top of the vehicle. The view from the front seat. All of our vehicles are plugged in with that extension cord, and that is going to allow the vehicles to always maintain a fully ready to go battery, because we do have a lot of charging equipment that draws electricity from it, with computers, navigation equipment, flashlights, radios, quite a lot of electronic equipment. In the back seat here, there are seats for 2 firefighters, and each of them have a flip down seat with an air pack built into the back of the seat that we were able to put on en route to an emergency, as well as radios, flashlights, equipment, first aid equipment, safety things for our firefighters to gather with them before they get off the fire truck and go help. So that being the front of the vehicle is what we call the crew compartment. Right here next door is the pump panel. The person who drives the fire engine is in charge of all of this equipment here. These are the pumps, the pump and the lever, the dials that will control what water comes into the fire engine and what water leaves the fire hoses. This is kind of the computer joystick to the fire truck that controls everything that we do. The operator compartment has an air pack for the driver, as well as wrenches, couplings, extra nozzles, everything that driver would need to make his connections with all the hose. Here over the back wheels, generally might be a little bit of wasted space in those corners, but we have some small compartments off to the side here with extra air bottles and fire extinguishers. Some tools and equipment that we use on the engine, as well as it is able to flip out, so we have a little bit extra storage for some of our more commonly used firefighting tools. In the back, some traffic cones for roadway hazards, and then containers and buckets for both foam as well as absorbent material. Here in the rear of the fire apparatus, we have all of the fire hose, hundreds and hundreds of feet. The large hose here in the center is for bringing hose into the fire engine. The hose on each side is our attack hose that we would pull off when it is time to squirt water on the fire. On the passenger side of the vehicle, we have a couple ladders up on top, as well as a generator, some extension cords, lights. It does get fairly dark in a fire, as well as a fan down below there that with that generator, we are then able to put that fan in your front door and blow some of the smoke out of a structure that's on fire. Again, over the wheels, lots of storage space for extra air bottles, fire extinguishers, a small compartment for some tarps and covers, an extra compartment here for some drinking water for us, as well as some space for some of the firefighters' extra gear. This is the back seat now on the passenger side, and the front seat for our officer. Again, it still has a air pack built into the seat back, some radio equipment, controls of sirens, our thermal imaging camera, as well as our computer. And then in the very front, inside of the front bumper, we have a section of a tack hose, easy to pull out and put into service, as well as some more of our more commonly used tools. So there we are, a short little walk around to see all the tools and equipment that we have on a typical fire engine here in Washington Township. I certainly appreciate you joining us tonight. We're going to have more videos like this all week long, and everyone stay safe out there. Thanks. We'll see you soon.